here. What's up, guys? Dr. Vince here. Happy Monday, and welcome to another great week. Martin Luther King Day. A lot of people are not working today. I always view this as if you're kind of trying to really make strides in your practice or your businesses, these holidays, these are your times to get ahead a little bit. So I love working these days, and this is Content Marketing Week. Okay, and so what does that mean? I do Facebook Lives every Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific, and where I go live for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And I'm going to start theming the weeks so that there's some consistency and some cohesion, and that it will ultimately deliver more value. So this is Content Marketing Week, and I'm using an outline for a doctor that he's a client of mine in Ohio, and he has a very successful practice, and he's hitting the content marketing really hard, and we're doing basically what I want to kind of use is his practice as like a case study over the next 3 months, so January, February, March, because we're doing organic and paid and Facebook Live, Facebook fan page videos, Instagram videos and stories, YouTube videos, and we're going to track everything and see what type of traction that we get and what type of return on investment ultimately. But to start things off, I created a 12-step plan. My 12-step, I love plans, right? And then, because then it's like, hey, here's what we're going to do. This is the first thing, this is the second thing, and you just, and the way I lay out doesn't mean that's the way you or he has to attack it, but there has to be a plan to something. I was talking to another client this morning, and he's like, what do I do first? New client. Well, we got to get clear on what our goals are, right? So, because if you don't have a target, if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a plan, then it's like you're doing bow and arrow shooting or whatever that's called, and there's like 3 targets, and they're kind of moving or they're fuzzy. And when that happens, it's really tough to hit a target that it's difficult to see. Am I right? I think so. And so let's start with the plan. And number 1 of the 12 steps, we're going to go over 3 today, okay? We're doing just the first 3 steps of the content marketing plan today. And by the way, if you want more training like this for building your practice, go to chiropracticconsulting.co, and there's training there, 30-minute training there for chiropractors looking to build their practice. We're talking about content marketing today. This is applicable to any small business. But number 1 is determining your goals, okay? So what are some examples of this, determining your goals? Well, you could support your brand of your practice. And by the way, brand marketing for small businesses is tough, right? It's cash intensive to do brand marketing. And so if the question is, what is brand marketing? Well, brand marketing is like a billboard of Coca-Cola that says, it basically has good-looking people with a can of Coke, and it says, have a great day. That's brand marketing. They just want to keep their product in front of you so that they are top of mind, so that when you go into the market to purchase said sodas, you will pick their version. Versus direct response marketing, that is, we're going to put out an ad that is targeted to a very specific person, and if we do things right, and if they have the condition that they have the problem that we can fix, and they're ready to do something about it now, they will take an action, call our office, visit our website, schedule an appointment, whatever it is, and then come in. so that we know that we pay $1 in advertising and we hopefully get $3 or $5 in return. That's direct response marketing. Brand marketing, there's not really a way to accurately judge, well, I put X amount into this campaign and we got X amount out. Direct response, on the other hand, yes, I can put X amount in and I will have a very good idea of exactly what I get out. So the very first, but the point with that is you can still do brand marketing with your marketing for a small business, but you want to essentially weave it into direct response marketing. So that there's a return, but you're still getting your name out there. Okay, so goals. That's the number one on our 12-step content marketing plan for 2019 is determine your goals. So examples would include support the brand of your practice or business, generate new patient leads, talking about practices here, sign new patients up, right? We would like to get more new patients if we're going to actually put all this time, effort, energy, and money into this particular endeavor. And another one would be to provide ongoing information to patients that are in research mode, as well as existing patients to improve their quality of life. In other words, we are going to put content out there that would help people that either they are looking for a service like that we can provide, or they are already under our supervision, and that we're going to continue to support them. So that's the first thing. We got to determine our goals. What if we're going to put all this time, effort, money, and energy into this endeavor? What do we want to get out of it? Okay. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to get something out of it. I mean, it's a fair exchange. That's the whole idea. Fair exchange. So, by the way, fair exchange. If this information is interesting to you and you're a practice owner or you're looking to grow your chiropractic practice, excuse me, I think I caught my kid's cold, visit chiropracticconsulting.co. Next, number two, know your audience, okay? Your content has to be targeted to your ideal patient, okay? And so, begs the question, who is your ideal patient, or who is your ideal client, or who is your ideal customer? Like, for instance, for me, my ideal client is a motivated chiropractor, right? And then I have two programs. I have a high level and a mid level. So that, I'm looking for and to work with doctors who are motivated to grow. I don't want to, I'm not trying to reach out to doctors who are, just in coasting mode and they're in their last couple of years in practice. I'm not looking into doctors that are looking to kind of get rich quick and they're hoping to turn it, what's the newest thing I can do to make money? No, my ideal client is a doctor that is motivated to grow, is committed to do that with integrity, and wants to shortcut his path or her path to success by learning from someone that's already done it. So everybody's different, but that's my target audience. So what is your target audience? If you're a chiropractor, which most of you are, what does your target audience look like? Male or female? What are their age range? Do they have kids? Do they have a home? Do they have a job? Do they have a lot of money, little money, medium amount of, it's like spell all that stuff out. Like in marketing circles or in whatever, it's called an avatar. So create your avatar. Okay, so my ideal patient is Molly Smith. She is 42 years old. She is a mother of 2. She is interested in her health. She is a homeowner. She is married. She does not work, though she, has a little side jewelry business, a little side business. She's very engaged with her children and their activities, and her and her husband like to have date nights one time a week. So like, get that specific, right? Because the reason why you want that specificity is because you are going to tailor your messaging and your content to that individual, so that when they hear it, they will be like, oh, it sounds like he's talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So you want to tailor your content and think in your head as you're shooting your videos or writing your posts, whatever it is. And get a picture of your avatar and put it up on your computer, and that, hey, that's who I'm writing this to, or that's who I'm shooting this for. And then you're going to try to deliver value to that individual. Next, so that was number 2. So number 1 is goals. Number 2 is know your target audience. And by the way, this is our 12-step path. We're only covering the first 3 today of the 12-point content marketing plan. The reason why we're just going to do 3 is because these videos, they don't need to be that long, and I'm going to do these each day this week. So it's content marketing week. And guys, if you're a chiropractor and you're looking to grow your practice and you'd like more training like this, visit chiropracticconsulting.co. Kasha, name and email. Next, number 3, brand your content. So in other words, give your content a personality. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, we would use the colors of your practice, right? Like in the logo, in intro stuff. If you have a, obviously with your logo, you can then imprint that in the video itself. And then most importantly, you want to sound very approachable. In other words, like if you're a doctor and you're talking about, what to do after getting in a car accident, you want to say things like, first we're going to start off with some cryotherapy, right? It's like use the 25-cent words, not the $25 words. So you would say, hey, if you just got in a car accident, the first thing obviously make sure that you're safe and make sure that everyone else is safe in the car. Then, once everything is done in terms of, the car accident, like exchanging information, now we got to take care of you. So you're going to be sore. If the vehicle was going anything more than 10 miles per hour, you will most likely be sore. So what you're going to want to do is ice, because you have an acute sprain, most likely. That's typically what's going to happen in this situation. So that, you get what I'm saying? It's like, just talk to them. Talk to them like you would talk to your brother or your sister or your mom, and be very not necessarily casual, but you want to talk to them like a friend, and so that you are relatable to them. Because the idea being is that you are in the process of this content that you're reaching out to your target audience with is to create a relationship. Because what happens is, like in your Facebook fan page, when you go live, or when you're posting videos, people will see one and they'll be like, oh, that was good information. He seems like a nice guy. Seems like he knows what he's talking about. What else does he have to offer? And so, what's up, man? So what happens is then they start to binge watch the videos because they're getting value out of it. And so what happens in that process is they start to develop a relationship with you because they're watching more and more of your videos, right? And so, or your content, whatever it may be. And so you want to come across as very relatable, okay? And so that if and when they are interested in learning more, they need your services, they'll call you, or they will go to your website and schedule an appointment, whatever it may be. So that is 1 through 3 of our 12-point content marketing plan. This is Content Marketing Week. Isn't that exciting? And we have 12 things to cover. Today we covered 3. Determining your goals of your content marketing plan, know your target audience, and brand your content. So I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that was valuable for you. For more training like this on practice building, check out chiropracticconsulting.co, and cost your name and an email. Check that out. Put in your name and email. You get a 30-minute training that covers some great stuff. And so that's it for today. So this is Content Marketing Week. I'm going to be going live 1 o'clock Pacific each day this week, covering, each day we'll cover 3 to 4 of these, and then we'll wrap it up on Friday. So hope that was helpful. I'm Dr. Vince. I appreciate you guys being here, checking this out, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, take care.